So you have to excuse the bags underneath my eyes. A lot of times I'll just get up in the middle of the night. So I sometimes when I'm sleepless, I'll watch the news and look at what's going on. So obviously, I'm recording this early Monday morning, and based on the talk about tariffs and when Trump did his quote Liberation Day, the United States was hitting a list of countries with reciprocal tariffs because all these countries have tariffs on the United States. And we're talking about a big market crash. We're talking about maybe not a crash, but maybe a downturn in the markets starting later on this morning. I'll just go ahead and post this video. I'll just go ahead and post it right away, actually. So a lot of you are probably going to miss it. I only have like 25 subscribers anyway, but it's going to be a bloodbath later on today, and it's been expected. There's a psychological component to the market, so everybody has the expectation that there's going to be a big sell-off. Obviously, the globalists are going to do this. They're going to try to trigger an economic collapse. I don't think the economy is going to collapse. Now, there are other forces that is also putting downward pressure on the market, and that is the baby boomers retiring. The baby boomer generation born between 1945 to 1965, roughly, they're in mass retirement, or at least the ones that can afford to retire. And what do? They pull the money out of the market, especially when it's volatile like this, because they're not going to take these kind of losses at the age that they are. They're going to put their money in a place that it's safer, like gold, perhaps, or a lot of times the traditional thing is they put it in T-bills. So yeah, there's going to be a big sell-off, and that's fine. The market is just that. It's not the economy. Probably in a few days from now, perhaps maybe even by the end of today, I'm willing to put some money back in the market myself. It would be a great time to buy. And I'm not saying this as a propagandist. Fundamentally, the United States is still going to be the strongest economy in the world. You look around the world, and economically, it's an even bigger basket case than the United States. Now, granted, there are serious problems here, and we have a fiat currency, just like everybody else. And yes, the government is sucking wealth out of the economy, not just the government, but the elite that are connected to the whole fiat money scam is what it is. But if the United States structurally is in better condition than the rest of the world, which it is, and it will be even more so under Donald Trump, if we get negotiations like we have in Vietnam, where Vietnam pledged to lower the tariffs that they have on the United States, thus allowing for Americans to access the market in Vietnam, which is great because Vietnam's got a lot more young people than, let's say, Japan does. And by the way, Japan and South Korea are also already talking about basically rolling over, lowering their tariffs, so we can lower ours. We can have right away, we have a better trading partner. If this goes through, and I think it will, yes, we're in for a bumpy ride, but this would be a great time to buy in the market after today. Let the market drop right now. It's going to drop. And then buy whatever good stocks. I'm not giving financial advice, but anything that is structurally in good shape, which I'm not going to give you specifics, but do your own research. This is actually a really good time. Timing is everything also, but I'm not going to talk about that. So, yeah, the Federal Reserve Of course, they're not going to lower interest rates right now, but for their mandate to be, for their to fulfill full employment and to keep inflation at a target, they're going to have that discussion. They're going to say, well, we might have to lower interest rates. Trump may pressure the Federal Reserve like he did in his first term, Jerome Powell, to lower interest rates. We'll see how that goes too.